Kalen Deboer needed this win. Since becoming the new head coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Kalen Deboer has more than had his work cut out for him. For starters, he's replacing the greatest college football coach of all time in Nick Saban. And if that wasn't enough, Alabama lost two of the most talented freshmen in all of college football in five-star offensive tackle transfer Caden Proctor and five-star offensive transfer safety Caleb Downs. They're literally so talented that they were the #1 and #2 player available in the entire transfer portal. The Tide also lost talented corner Des Ricks, linebacker Sean Murphy, tight end Amari Neblack, as well as five-star transfer wide receiver Isaiah Bond, all just since Coach Saban retired. And the worst part is, all but one of those players are going to SEC schools. Meaning not only is Alabama getting worse, all the other SEC teams are getting better. But then what really had all Alabama fans shook is them losing their five-star recruit and their #1 recruit in the class of 2024, Julian Sayin, to Ohio State. Julian Sayin was supposed to be a natural replacement to Jalen Milroe, and now that's no longer in place. And so with Kalen Deboer seeing everything that was going around in Alabama happening, he knew he needed to make something happen, and he needed something to happen fast. And well, Kalen Deboer had his first massive win as Alabama's head coach. He did so in landing the 8th best player in the class of 2024 in five-star recruit Ryan Williams. Now, Ryan Williams was actually committed to Alabama for over a year, but when Nick Saban retired, he decommitted from Alabama, and all signs looked like he was going to become an Auburn Tiger. But yesterday, Ryan Williams recommitted to Alabama. Here are some of the things that Ryan Williams said about Kalen Deboer and that new coaching staff at Alabama.
It was a great visit, just starting to build a relationship with the new guys. It was a great time with them, and just excited to see what else they have to tell me and between now and February 9th. Just how down to earth he is, and how calm and comfortable with himself he is, just like everybody else said. Exactly what you see is what you get. Definitely. I mean, I'm not sure there could have been much of a better fit, just with everybody being with their schools now, and I think he was the best fit for Alabama, especially with the system that he's bringing for the receiver position. I mean, it'd be a good fit for him.
So like I said, this was a massive recruiting win and just a win overall for Kalen Deboer. There's just been, even myself included, I'm a part of the media. Everybody was wanting to point fingers and put so much pressure on Kalen Deboer, but to hear how players and other people around the program are responding to him, saying that he stepped into it so gracefully, that he's establishing his own culture there, that he's doing the things that he needs to do to set himself up for next season, it is very reassuring to see that, because he's not trying to be the next Nick Saban. He's trying to be Kalen Deboer and doing a phenomenal job of bringing in your new #1 player in the transfer portal, or in the class of 2024. Also bringing over a lot of talent from Washington through the transfer portal. They've brought over guys like 4-star wide receiver Jeremy Bernard, 4-star interior offensive lineman Parker Brailsford, 4-star quarterback Austin Mack. All three of those guys are going to be immediate plug-and-play starters, especially at positions of need for the Tide. At the end of the day, we cannot deny Alabama lost more talent than any other program in the country. Whether it's to the NFL draft, through the transfer portal, decommitting, you name it, Alabama lost more than any other team. But they gained a head coach that is going to be the guy that, after just hearing what's been going on, you guys seriously found a great successor to Nick Saban. Now, obviously, the wins and losses during this upcoming season and the seasons preceding that are going to be what really lets us know how Kalen Deboer is doing. But to hear how well he has transitioned, to hear how well he is adjusting to everything, he hasn't seemed flustered. Hey, we lost two of our best 5-star recruits in our 2024 class. Hey, Julian saying he was going to Ohio State, like that was just a lock. To flip Ryan Williams back from Auburn and get him back onto Alabama, to really show all these 2024 recruits, hey, we're going to keep you guys here. They only lost one other recruit in the class of 2024 and 4-star wide receiver Jameer Grimsley. I think that Kalen Deboer is doing a good job. I really want to see just how he develops that team. I really want to see what a high-powered offense Alabama looks like. That should be very, very interesting. But hey, overall, I like what Kalen Deboer is doing at Alabama. But real quick, this video is going to be centered around Ryan Williams, so I want to show all my Tide fans. I know you guys have probably seen this in my other videos, but you guys simply do not understand how talented this kid is. He was the #1 player in the class of 2025, reclassified to 2024, and was the #8 player in the country. Like, he's a 17-year-old. He's like a 16 or 17-year-old outplaying a lot of these 17 and 18-year-olds. That should let you know how talented of a prospect that Ryan Williams is. I want to show you guys his highlight tape so you can just see how talented this kid is on the field. But before we do that, leave this video a like, comment your thoughts down below on how do you think that Kalen Deboer is doing as Alabama's new coach, and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications. We're dropping videos each and every single day, keeping you up to date with everything that's going on in college football. I love and appreciate y'all. Now, let's take a look at Ryan Williams' highlight tape. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so this is what 5-star wide receiver Ryan Williams is looking like on the field. This kid is 6'1" and 165 pounds. Think Devontae Smith. That's what everybody, that's because he's going to Alabama and because his physical stature is very much like that. He's very much getting a lot of Devontae Smith comparisons. I see him as, I get the Devontae Smith comparisons. I see him more as like a Justin Jefferson. I think with just how fluid and smooth of a player that he is, I think, yeah, he's got the frame more of a Devontae Smith, but I think his play style is more Justin Jefferson than anything. A guy that could really take the top off the defense, knows how to run phenomenal routes. I mean, look at this route right here. He does a phenomenal job of getting in this corner's blind spot, and as soon as that corner bites, thinking that he's about to just run a fade, boom, cuts right back behind him and gets 5, 6, 7 yards of separation. And guys, this is him as a junior. He doesn't have senior year highlights because he never played in his senior year. He's doing this as a junior. Absolutely one of the most just pure talented high school recruits that we've seen coming out of the high school ranks in a long time. Speed for days, super slippery player, acceleration. I mean, you name it, he's got it. He's just such a fluid and well-polished wide receiver. Nice rocker step at the top of that route, and then just catching the ball in front of him with his hands, and then decides his speed to be able to take the top off the defense is insane. I think a better comparison, honestly, for Ryan Williams is actually Deshaun Jackson. Now that I'm really watching his tape, he's given a lot of Deshaun Jackson, you know, a smaller, just speedy player. I don't think that he's got like that elite 4, whatever, like 4.2 speed, but he's definitely somewhere in the 4.4s. But yeah, Ryan Williams, I think that this kid, he's going to be such a difference maker for Alabama. I mean, just stay up, yup. And then, like, again, he's not a big kid. He's 6'1". He's only 165 pounds. But to be able to take a hit like that and to be able to still keep your feet, keep those yards after contact. Now, is he going to be able to do that at the SEC level? No. Obviously not, but to be able to see, I mean, just the acceleration alone, I mean, this kid is so explosive on the field. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we going up for this. Yeah, give me that full extension at the top. Let's go. There it is. Boom. There's only one thing I'd like for him to do better on this, which he's gonna have to do at the next level. On these stop routes, take one step back towards the ball. I don't like kind of falling back away from the ball, just because that's really giving yourself up to either just getting hit quicker because you're literally falling back into the defense, or you're leaving yourself open for a pick 6. That's just a small route running thing that he'll learn at the next level. But again, he's still such a young prospect. There's so much upside. It's like, to see a kid of this much polish, but then also to have the upside that he does is really impressive. There it is. And again, just look at how quickly, like, he's going up against other people his age and he's just outclassing them all around the field. I don't throw him on an island with only one safety. I mean, just look at how quickly he's into the secondary. So that's what Alabama's new 5-star wide receiver Ryan Williams is looking like. So it looks like on February 9th is when he's going to officially sign. That is National Signing Day. But I think that we can all rest assured, if he's going to decommit and then recommit, he's going to be an Alabama Crimson Tide. So, hey, all my Bama fans, leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button and turn on all your notifications, because It has been a wild last 3 weeks for my Tide fans, and I think that you guys needed a win, and you definitely got one with landing your 5-star wide receiver Ryan Williams in this 2024 recruiting class. You guys needed this win. But like I said, leave this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn your notifications. I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all. If nobody has told you specifically, I'm talking to you specifically. If nobody has told you that you are amazing and that you are special and that you are valuable, please understand that I am saying this directly to you. I know that this world, I know that everybody can just kind of just go and walk through life and you kind of just don't really acknowledge other people around you. You don't really take a second to say hi or thank you or anything. I know that that's just kind of the world that we live in, but I just want to take a little second to say that you matter and that you are valuable in this world. And if you're ever just not feeling that and you can't come across a Sharpe Sports video, know that Jesus Christ, he's never left your side and he's always been right there with you. I know that sometimes it can be hard to imagine that. Through the highs and through the lows, Jesus Christ has never left your side, and all he wants to do is just point out how much he loves you, just show you how much that he loves you, and just point out the right path that he has laid out already for you, that it just seems to you seem to just be in the right place at the right time. I'm not saying that your life's gonna be perfect, but there's just a difference in life when you're just operating in Jesus Christ's will for your life. If you're ever feeling alone, if you're ever feeling like you don't know what's going on, know that you can always call upon Jesus Christ. Love and appreciate all y'all. I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.